Hey guys, and welcome back for another ab video. My name's Alyssa and I'm coming to you from Isabella Fitness. So for this workout, it's going to be two really non-complicated movements. This one is very easy to do. We're going to involve some rest in there too, designated rest, which I know everybody loves. It's going to be an 11-minute workout. All right, so how it's going to work is minute 1, we're going to be doing a low plank hold. All right, and I'm going to go over things for that. And for minute 2, we're going to do ab mat setups. So very simple workout. Minute 3 is going to end up being your rest time. All right, and then we're going to do that until the 11-minute mark, right? So minute 1, plank. Minute 2, ab mat setups. As many as you can do within that minute. Same thing with the plank, as long as you can hold that plank in a minute. And then a full minute of rest. All right, so really work hard during those 2 minutes, knowing that third minute is going to be designated rest. So a couple things for our ab mat setups when we're doing those today. All right, if you have an ab mat, great. You can come into this butterfly position. You're going to come from touching your toes, come back, touch over your head, and again, bring the fingers forward, touching your toes here. Just making sure that the ab mat isn't too far back or underneath us, but right behind our back to support it right here. All right, if you don't have an ab mat, totally fine. You can put a towel, a small pillow, anything here to help you brace and lock onto with your back when you come down. Now, if you're like me right now, you don't have anything with you, it's totally fine as well. Just make sure that when you're doing this, you're not slamming your back into the ground, and we're taking it one piece of the spine at a time, touching overhead. And again, same thing, coming up and touching our toes. All right, now when we talk about the plank, it is going to be a low plank, so we are going to be on our forearms. I don't want you guys to lock the hands together today. You're just going to stay right here. Make sure that here we're staying nice and stacked, so we're keeping our shoulder up over our elbow. We're not moving down here or too far up. We're going to stay right over it. All right, and then coming up with our feet. And we're going to hold this position during that minute, just making sure that our hips aren't too high and aren't sinking too low either. All right, then we're pretty much just here in a seal stretch. All right, so plank, ab mat sit-ups, nothing too crazy. All right, but we are definitely gonna feel it in our core for this one. So I'm gonna start our clock, and we're going for 11 minutes, starting with that plank in our first minute. All right, go as long as you can. If you can't do it for the whole minute, totally fine. You can go up, hold, come back down, and then come back up again. If you say you can only hold it for like 10 or 15 seconds, that's fine. Come down, come back up. Or another option would be to do it from the knees, all right, and being here and holding that position here. Just making sure that our hips aren't back, that our hips are nice and through. That way you're really working your core, all right? So those are our options for that. All right, guys, we're gonna get started. You can follow along with me. Get ready to jump into our first plank. All right, guys, up in 3, 2, and 1. Doing a great job, guys. Keep holding. My goal here is probably going to be around 50 seconds for that plank. That way I have a few seconds to transition and can start right up with those ab mat sit-ups as soon as we hit that next minute. Try to keep track of these, guys. That way in your future rounds, you can see if you're keeping up with it. Try to hit that same rep goal. Again, I'm gonna stop 10 seconds early for a transition. Get ready to plank. Oh, I mean rest. Whew. Take a second, guys. So at the end of those ab mat sit-ups, I'm like rushing myself into the next round. Give yourself that minute rest, all right? So you could have finished out all the way to the minute with those ab mat sit-ups. We're gonna take our minute rest. It's gonna pass by rather quickly, but that just means we're gonna be able to work harder during those 2 minutes that we are working. So take a breather, grab some water if you have it, and get ready to jump back in. This is a great workout to really test yourself, especially on speed in the ab mat sit-ups and the plank, because a minute rest is a ton amount of time in some workouts. So, and then for this one, it's definitely gonna be enough rest after these 2 movements. All right, so I'm gonna get ready. All right, back into that plank. 3, 2, and 1. Hope your core is feeling good, guys. It's a great way to break up the day. Take 10, 11 minutes. Just work on our core. Keep holding it, guys. If you're starting to shake on those, I am right there with you. And let's jump right into those sit-ups, guys, and try to go all the way to the end, full minute. Keep a faster pace with these. Do your best. Think about that number you hit on the first round. Remember, we're getting rest after this. Whew, and rest. Take that minute rest, guys. If you went hard on this, you are gonna need it. All right, so if you're curious, I fell at about 23 on that one, which felt pretty good. Felt like I was going around 90%. Still able to keep going. You definitely wanna push yourself to working that 90, 95%. And then on our last round, I'll definitely have you guys go 100%, especially since it's the end, last one, we'll really push it. All right, but on this next one, starting at the 6 minute mark, gonna be our second to last one. We're still gonna keep that pace we've been doing, and then we'll bump it up for the last one. I'll let you guys know when we're gonna do that. All right, 10 seconds. Ooh. I'm sure we're starting to feel those planks. Up in 3, 2, 1, and hold. Don't be afraid to shake here. It's natural, it happens. Means we're working hard. Keep it going, guys. I know this is gonna get tough, but keep going. All right, let's see if I can maintain my score on this one. That's my goal for this one, maintain. And go. Oh, good job, guys. Whew, take a rest. This is gonna be our last rest. All right, because then we're gonna do our last two plank and mat sit-ups coming up. All right, so on this last one, I actually surprised myself, ended up getting 30 right at that time. So hopefully you're hitting that same number. If you're not, again, that's totally fine. We usually start off stronger and then diminish as we start to get a little tired. So just make sure that you're pushing yourself, and if you're feeling it and you're getting some cardio in as well, because I know I definitely am, that's a great thing. All right, guys, 10 seconds, and then we're back up. Last plank, so really try to hold this one. Give it all you got. In 3, 2, and 1. Keep it going. Last time we're doing this. Keep holding. And getting ready for that last minute of work. This is where we give it all we have. Try to meet that same number of sit-ups, or even so, try to bypass it 100%, guys. Halfway through our time. You got this. And rest. That is time, guys. Whew. All right. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you really pushed yourself on that last round of our plank and our sit-ups. Maybe you even as you went got better and better just because you got nice and warm. All right, guys. But either way, if you pushed yourself for these 11 minutes, great job, and I will see you guys in the next one.